What's up YouTube? Graylan Stewart here, virtual wholesaler and entrepreneur. So this video is going to be super simple. If you haven't ever seen any of my videos, I like to keep it real. We do things every day in wholesaling real estate. I'm not a coach, I'm not a guru, I don't sell courses. I just want to tell you the truth about wholesaling and everyday life as a wholesaler, okay? So these are all the things that I do and my team does on a consistent basis every single day. So these things will work for you if you do them. And there's no fluff, and it's the truth, the good and the bad about wholesaling and how it works for us, okay? So this video is about be obsessed or be average. And that's really what separates a good entrepreneur and wholesaler apart from the people that aren't so successful in it, okay? So what do I mean by that? Be obsessed or be average, okay? So being obsessed to me, when I learned wholesaling and I saw that this is possible and that I could potentially make tens of thousands of dollars just by getting contracts with motivated sellers and then selling those contracts to cash buyers, man, just the light bulb in my head completely was like completely lit up and going off, and it stayed lit, okay? That's the difference. And I was just completely obsessed with it, okay? So what do I mean by that exactly? I mean, everything literally that I thought, everything that I did, my entire being almost at that point when I first learned about wholesaling was completely engulfed in what it was, and I couldn't learn fast enough. I couldn't do things quick enough. I couldn't learn enough, I mean, I was soaking up knowledge and I was yearning for it, watching every video that I could have, watching every wholesaler and YouTuber and guru out there. And at the end of the day, you just gotta take action and completely be obsessed with it, okay? But be careful, because at the same time, I do see people that are somewhat obsessed, but they never do anything. It actually takes action to get somewhere, right? And no matter what you're doing, any business or if you're in sports or whatever you're doing in life, it takes action, okay? But being completely obsessed, I was watching videos every spare moment that I had when I wasn't doing my normal job. I own a marketing company, and that's what I did full time before real estate. I had magazines and that kind of thing in different areas. But when I wasn't focusing on that, and even when I was actually doing that business, I would find myself still thinking about real estate, still thinking about wholesaling. How can I find a motivated seller? How can I do this? How can I do that? What would make me get to where I wanted to go quicker? How could I shorten my learning curve? All these things went through my head all day, every day, to be honest. And honestly, a lot of it is still true. Over 2 years later now, I'm still the same way. I'm completely obsessed with this business. I want to grow this empire much bigger than the average company ever gets. And that's just my goals and aspirations. Everyone's different. Some people are cool with a couple of deals a year. Some people are cool with 5 or 6 deals a month. Some people want 60, 70 deals a month like I do. Okay. But some people want these massive teams. Some people want small teams. I want massive profits and a small team. Okay. That's where I'm at. And that's what I'm striving for every day. But anyway, so being obsessed, I was literally watching videos. Okay, how can I find the contracts that I need? How can I find the probate attorneys? Or how can I find the right title company to work with? How could I find cash buyers? How could I network with other wholesalers to kind of learn as I go? How could I resonate with the right people on YouTube, not just the gurus out there teaching it all? Who are the ones that I really trust and feel like our personalities mesh, or feel like that they're actually telling me the truth and not just what they think I want to hear. You know what I mean? So, that's what I was kind of searching. I was watching videos every spare moment of the day, even in bed with my AirPods on or whatever, earphones probably at that time. just watching these videos and just consuming all this information, because everybody does things different. There's no right or wrong way to do any type of business, even wholesaling, right? There are better ways to do things and wrong ways, but not necessarily wrong, I guess. But there's better ways and not so good ways that you can do things. But being obsessed is kind of what I say differentiates you from being average, okay? Because the average person out there, probably typically won't even do wholesaling because they find out that it's hard, right? You find out about this great side hustle and wholesaling that you can do where you can make a lot of money in a short amount of time. It's literally like an ATM spitting cash out at you, right? That's why I'm completely obsessed, because of that ATM. I mean, I can literally see the cash just spilling out of this thing like it's crazy, right? I mean, who would have ever thought that you could make thousands and thousands of dollars just by helping someone out of a difficult situation? I mean, that is crazy. So, so being obsessed is definitely what I would say separates you from being average, because if you're obsessed in this business and you're all in, as far as your mind, every action that you take is getting you closer to your goal, then that's what's going to make the difference for you. Because you're going to succeed. It's almost like the mindset of, there's no other way. There's no way I won't succeed because I'm so obsessed. And not just obsessed, but I'm taking action on that obsession as well. Not just analysis paralysis, learning for the rest of my life. Sure, we want to keep learning forever because you always learn new things, but you got to take action and take real life application along the way so you can eventually get to where you want to go, okay? Because knowledge without action is nothing. It's pointless, right? I mean, you can borrow knowledge all day long, but if you don't take the action necessary to get you to your goals, then you're never going to get there, okay? So completely submerging yourself into everything wholesaling real estate is what's going to make the difference, okay? If you're like teetering right now, like, I've got all this knowledge and I just got to take the next step or whatever, just take that step. Keep your day job until you can quit, till you can make that next step. Do whatever you got to do to get your first deal, because after you get your first deal, then you've got proof of concept. Not only proof of concept, but then you've got probably a decent check. Usually, I think right now around $7,500 is like the national average for a wholesale deal. So once you get that $7,500 average, that's a lot of money. That can change your life. That one deal can change everything for you forever. So that obsession will pay off if you're truly obsessed with it and you really want it bad enough. Then you're going to take the action and take the steps necessary to get there. Okay. So that's what I did. I watched YouTube videos. I mean, when I found out about wholesaling, it was probably 12 or 1 a.m. In September of 2018. And as soon as I found that wholesaling video on YouTube, I was completely obsessed from the first video. I literally stayed up till like 5 or 6 a.m. just watching videos. I couldn't get enough, right? I was searching out everything. I learned one more thing, like, I need to search that, putting all these different keywords in there for these different things so I could pop up these videos and consume them. That's what I wanted more than anything. I wanted to consume that knowledge so I could get to where I wanted to go fast, okay? That's really the name of the game, is speed. It's not only speed to learning, but it's speed to the lead even, because everybody's trying to go after these same people. So it's speed to the lead, speed to the knowledge, speed to get the house closed, speed to get that check, speed to get the next deal, right? So I'd really say like speed is really like kind of the magic word in what we do, in all aspects of what we do. So being completely obsessed, completely submerged, completely all in on what you want to do is how you're going to get to where you want to go, okay? Just like my sign on the wall here says, in order to become the 1%, you must do what the other 99% won't. And that is so true in life, in entrepreneurship, in business in general. If you want to have what others don't have, you got to do what others aren't willing to do. And that's that obsession that I'm talking about. Be completely obsessed and you will be successful, because it's really a mind shift. It's all in your head. And when you decide to do something and you put everything you have into it and you're taking the proper steps as far as learning the knowledge, applying that knowledge, and then taking action on all of that, that's going to get you to where you want to go. And eventually you're going to succeed, because that's in your mind that there's no other way. That is what you're going to do. Okay. So anyway, so that's kind of my 2 cents. And that's why I say being, average like everybody else, or being obsessed. That's the biggest difference. So be obsessed. Don't just be average. And I'm putting this out there to the world right now. I've been telling all my friends, all my family, everyone I know, I'm on the road to $1 million a month. That's what I want to do in wholesaling fees alone. I know that number is stupid and crazy, because most people don't even do $1 million in a year in wholesaling, even the scaled up businesses. And I'm nowhere close to that, just to be frank. We're doing $100,000 typically on a typical month right now. And that's awesome. And I'm super thankful for it. And I definitely appreciate it. I'm thankful that God put wholesaling in my life when he did, because I was definitely searching for something better to use my skills to where I can do better things, help more people, financially, physically, mentally, in every aspect of life. And I was just burnt out on what I was doing before as far as my marketing stuff was going. But so I'm definitely thankful. It's glory to God, that he's brought me to this place. So that's first and foremost. But I am on a track. I want to do $1 million a month. So I'm putting it out there to the world. I will do $1 million a month. Keep following my channel over the months and years or whatever, because I'll update you. That's my goal, and that's what I want to do. It's not even because of the money. It's not because I have to. It's just because I want to. I want to prove it to myself that I can. And just being obsessed as opposed to being average is still my mindset today. I want to be the best. I strive to be the best at everything I do. That's how I've always been. And I won't stop till I am. And that's just the bottom line. And I don't want to just do $1 million a month with a staff of 50, 60 people. Because there's company out there that are doing that, and they've got this giant staff and this huge overhead. But I want to do it with less than 10 people. My goal is to do it with five to 7 people, and I think we can achieve that. I definitely have the infrastructure in place. I've got the key people on my team in place, and we're already in that movement. I've already told this to my team, and we're all on the same page, trying to hit that same goal. So we're on the road to $1 million. If you want to follow my journey and be awesome, I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how crazy you think I am, or whatever you want to say. I'm cool with that. I definitely appreciate your support. Please subscribe to the channel. Keep watching my videos. Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see. Or just let me know if you just want to know where I'm at on that $1 million per month. Because yes, that is a crazy number. I do realize that. It's stupid. My wife thinks I'm nuts, when she hears that number. She thought I was crazy when I said $100,000 a month. But hey, it can be done. And I just want to prove to myself that I can do it. So follow me on that journey. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.